Good evening. Good evening. I know this is a shock to everybody. I'm even shocked. You're used to seeing me in my living room doing karaoke, doing podcasts and everything. But listen, I got the invite, so I'm out here, and I appreciate the love. But let's not talk about me. Let's talk about the panel that we got right here. Panel, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, my name is Michael Henderson Junior Originally, I'm from California. Long story short, I transplanted myself over to Las Vegas. I'm the son of famous recording artist Michael Henderson. Things I'm into, I've been hosting with Vincent for a while. You know, we're industry vets out here in Las Vegas in the nightclub scene.
Yes.
And now I'm the owner of Electric Court Publishing, music publishing rights, owner of PRMediaMarketing.com. So, there's a lot of that, a lot of marketing. I'm just a box of marketing, and I'm out here on a legacy mission.
And we're going to get to that legacy. We're going to get to that legacy. So now let's let you introduce yourself and then ask me whatever you feel you need to ask me.
Okay, sounds good. My name is Armina Rose. I've known Vincent a long time. And I'm Penny's mom.
Wow. Wow. We had it. Yeah. Everybody meet Penny's mom. So enough of our of that. Let's actually get into why we are here, why we're celebrating each other. You like to anything?
Yes, absolutely. So 702 Vegas Vince.
That's yes.
19 years in hospitality.
Yes.
A long time. That's a serious run.
Yes. Yeah, it is a serious run. So let me tell you how this started. Let me tell you how the run began. So I came out here from California around 2006, and I actually came out here to do valet. The valet thing didn't work. That's when the market was about to crash, and then my boy Ralph was like, hey, why don't you come work with us over at Tangerine, which was originally Peer Management Group. So Peer Management Group. So I worked with Peer Management Group, which is Peer Nightclub, and I haven't looked back. And now it's 19, almost 20 years, and I just haven't looked back. And here we are now.
And do you have some favorite moments all these years in hospitality, favorite moments, milestones, things that define your journey, things that stand out, core memories?
Well, the best memories would be actually the clients, the friendships, building the when I say clients, I've actually outgrown some of my clientele. Oh. I've been doing it too long, so I've actually outgrown some of my clientele.
But got that clue button.
But what it is the friendships that you made. I made a lot of strong friendships in the industry, outside the industry. So those are the main things. Just keeping those relationships and then building from there. That's the main thing that I got out of this.
Okay. So that's nearly 2 decades?
Yes, two decades of me, doing my thing.
You saw some craziness?
I've seen some things. I've experienced some things, but I don't think this is the right platform for me to talk about them.
Who's your favorite celebrity?
Listen.
So let's talk about what's next for you then.
Well, like I said, I know you guys want to know what's going on, but it's like the client, it's like the lawyer. You what is it when you got a
confidentiality?
Yeah. That's the word. Confidentiality. Yeah, that word. So you say you want to know what's next?
Yeah.
Well, listen. Well, I did this thing about 2 years ago called the Lost Copyrights.
Yes.
So the Lost Copyrights was my poetry. I called it the Lost Copyrights Trauma Exposed. So basically, it was a book about relationships that I had gone through, and I wrote the letters, which was basically my therapy. So I wrote these letters, and I never sent these letters out. I kept these letters to myself. But when I completed them, that's what gave me my peace, and I was okay with where I was with the relationship. So that's what it was. So the Lost Copyrights, now what we're talking about, has turned into a musical.
Hey, yeah,
so we turned it into a musical. You guys have all heard it, right? Has everybody heard it? You heard it by now, right? I'm on all the platforms.
Yeah.
I'm on all the platforms.
Yeah, it's amazing, man. What you're bringing back is, I love what you're bringing back. I'm not gonna get to my favorite song right now, but that classic R&B feel right now, because we just came off of a lot of battle rapping, right? We just saw Kendrick and Drake, much respect to both parties, but there was a lot of you know what I mean to that, so it's really refreshing, the lost copyrights on what you're bringing, and that's why I'm here, bro.
Well, everybody that knows me, and I go hard on the DJs out here, especially these places that claim they're gonna do an R&B party. Like they were like, yeah, we're doing R&B party. I was like, listen, let's stick to the R&B. If we're having an R&B party, stick to the R&B. Don't worry about people coming in and you feel you're losing them. They came in for R&B. Play the R&B and stick with it. So I'm the king of R&B. Mm-hmm. That's what I can say. I'm the king of R&B.
R&B is not dead. R&B's definitely not dead.
So I grew up with the Jodeci's. Well, that generation. I like Jodeci. I like Drew Hill. I like Guy. Mm-hmm. And I'll Be Sure. I grew up on all that stuff. But my dad had his stuff, so I grew up on his stuff too. So I love that feel. But since you guys had a chance of listening to it, can I ask each one of you, which one would you like? What is your favorite one briefly? So I just want to play a clip so they can get a taste of what I'm giving them.
So considering my background, in R&B and what I've been surrounded by,
yes,
the track that really jumps out to me and talks, and that one would have to be the perfect track, The Perfect Girl.
Oh, The Perfect Girl. What anybody else?
Yep. That's obviously my favorite.
So we all know I got 3 versions now. I got 3 versions.
The 90s one though.
We like the 90s?
I like the 90s.
So I got the Perfect Girl in the 90s version. Mm-hmm. I got the Perfect Girl, the acoustic version, and I just uploaded the Perfect Girl unplugged. So if y'all can't find the Perfect Girl by then, you on your own.
Hey, can I ask you a question about that though?
Yes.
What was the inspiration behind making those 3 different tracks? You know what I mean? Like why 3 different ones? Because my marketing background, right? Like I have an idea of the answer, but I want to hear what you came from, because there's people listening, maybe it's some education they can go into their sound creating.
Well, I have a friend named Nick who's a group called Earth Tone. They're a hip hop group. And I reached out to him because they've been on this journey before me, because I'm not music. I was just a writer. I couldn't, get it where I wanted to be. So, I just wrote.
Just the poet, right?
I'm a poet and you know it.
Yeah,
I'm a poet and you know it. So what I did was I reached out to him and he said, listen, I like the acoustic version and the original version, but the pain that you're writing about, because we've known each other since we were 16 years old.
Oh, man.
So he's seen me go through some pain. So he's that's the one you need to do, because that gets that pain that you've written down out to the people so they can feel it. But then once people start hearing the unplugged, it was still sad, but you were still bobbing your head.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me go with that. But enough about that. Let me just play a little clip of it, because I don't want to keep anybody here too late. Let me just play a little bit of it and enjoy this Perfect Girl, the 90s mix with me. Boom. Let's listen. You hear where it goes? You hear that? Mm-hmm. Let it sing to you.
Don't you still care? Do you still think of me? Is it over this time? Girl, I'm so scared. I know we've done this many times before. You go your way.
You talking to her?
To give each other space, to give each other time. Never before have I felt this way. We don't seem close anymore. Have you gone to stay? I can say that I have.
Listen to this. Listen.
You felt you had to leave me. 'Cause lately all we have been doing is fighting. Maybe it was better that you did go. I know living without you.
Come on, you feel it, bud?
I know you'll remember
Waking up to you next to me every morning. Okay, enough of that. Okay. So everybody loves Perfect Girl. We love Perfect Girl.
Yeah.
But Teach Me.
Teach Me is...
We let me give you guys a taste of Teach Me, and then that's gonna be enough about this music book to CD. But listen to Teach Me real quick. Oh, listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Ooh. Can you hear it? Can you hear the pain?
I can hear that. Lovers and Friends already. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Am I afraid of being in love? Or being loved by someone I really don't know? Am I scared of being close? Or letting someone else get close? I always seem to let go. I wish I knew a way to show and let you know how I feel and care about the things you do. But if you know, then help me show and teach me too, so I can learn the ways how to care for you. I wanna love, I wanna be close.
Okay, enough of that. Whew. Enough of that. But enough of that. So listen. That is that. So like somebody would say, I'm going through a midlife crisis.
It's definitely a midlife crisis for sure. 100%.
Listen. Listen.
It's okay. It happens. You know, it's okay. It's natural.
Okay. Well. Okay. Whatever. I'm gonna agree with you with that. But
You got art.
you know.
Yeah.
But listen. If I don't do what the main thing is for the new year, which is Blank Canvas South, 2000. Where we at? 26 coming? 26, Blank Canvas South. The city of Diamond Bar, my love project. That's my true love project. You've been there through the whole time. You've seen the grind. It's been a year.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears.
A year. Yeah, when I say
I just
tears.
also want to say, like, we said midlife crisis, but you're putting out a lot of art and love and beauty, and you're doing something good with this midlife crisis. So it's not like a destructive type of midlife crisis.
Well, I appreciate
Yes,
that.
yes,
I appreciate
yes.
that. Thank
Shout
you.
out
Thank
to
you.
positive mental health.
Yes, that's
You
what I
know
need.
That's my background.
I
Actually.
definitely need it. It's
Mental health reasons, financial reasons.
Listen, so it's like the book and the music is, I think it all came full circle, is like my therapy to get me through all this stuff that I'm about to go through. I went through a year of heartbreak with permits and with the city and everybody, you know, so it was rough. It's been a whole year, but I've had my team stick by me. I've had my broker. I had my assistant, CFO, COO. Actually, my backer stuck with me. She could have backed out. She stuck with me. So
That's amazing.
We are here now. We started demolition. You know what we made.
Destruction.
Yeah, that we started. we started that. We started that last
Big
week.
demo.
Yeah. You know, meaning big words. I ain't one of the big words. So we did the demo last week. You know, we got the permits, did demo, and now we're just gonna create something beautiful. So how I say it's come full circle. We broke it down. And we're gonna build it back up, and it's gonna be beautiful. And we're going to put it out there. We're going to create, and it's going to be a place for people to come and create and make memories and do all those beautiful things. So I hope you can make it out to Blank Canvas South in the city of Diamond Bar, California for the new year and celebrate with me. You will know about the opening, and we'll get that going. But enough about me. Let's really talk. So take a look up here. Take a look up here if you can. Michael Henderson.
The legend.
Royalty. So you know, back in the 70s, when the song would start, you knew what the song was before it started. So let me go to the song, and let me see if y'all can guess what it is. My uncles are going crazy right now.
Do y'all know?
Uncles are going crazy.
With my old heads.
Yeah, the old heads. Listen,
I'm a lawyer.
listen. This is where it all started, y'all. I wouldn't be here making the music that I make if there wasn't music like this. But I'm gonna be quiet for a second.
Hey, I wouldn't be born.
Here you go. Have you guessed it yet?
You are my life. have to go. Have me any way you want to. Just take care and love me till my tension's gone. 'Cause you are my starship. Take me up tonight.
Listen.
So good.
Listen.
So good.
So let me tell you the story. Let me tell this. And I'm about to pass the mic, but let me tell you this story. I've known this dude here for years. Years. He just tells me a year ago that was his pops. How you gonna tell me a year ago that was pops? Man, go ahead, take the flow, man.
Man, well, you know what? Working in the nightclubs, right? Because there I have double lives, man, everywhere. So it's like working in the nightclubs. You know how that it's like a frat. You know what I mean? Like all the egoism, all everything, right? So it's like,
Exactly.
you know, I wanted to be known for something new. In that aspect, you know what I mean? Because I bring, although looking back now, I should have said, hey, my dad's Michael Henderson. I probably would have been the host manager, right? But you know, at the same time, I wanted to come in humble and work my way from the ground up to from nothing. You know, so that's what that was, and it was just a little, you know, thing that I had for myself. That's the only reason why I didn't mention it.
Well, I've been watching you for the last year and a half, and you've been really trying to push the narrative on your dad's legacy, on his music. Just tell us, name some of the artists that your dad has worked with, because I'm an old head, but these youngins. The YNs, youngins,
yeah,
they may know some of these names. Why don't you drop some names?
Oh, 100%. I mean, you have Marvin Gaye, you have Miles Davis, you have Aretha Franklin, you have Phyllis Hyman, you have Gene Carn, you have Norman Connors, you have, actually, for the YNs, you have
youngins,
Mobb Deep, you have Jay-Z, you have Bruno Mars, you have Earl Sweatshirt, you
said Nas. Did you say Nas used one of the samples too?
Yep. Life is like a dice game.
Come on, y'all.
Tupac.
He's in Vegas. He's in Vegas.
Yeah. So there's a plethora of artists. Daz Band. I mean, the Dramatics. There's so much more to say.
What would you like in a perfect world? Because I see all these shows. I see Unsung. I see Where Are They Now? I see all these different shows. What would you want to happen? What would you like to see with your dad's legacy?
Oh, man. Well, here's the thing. I would like to see my dad's relationships with these artists fleshed out, because there's so many stories that my father's told me, and some of these legends, like, the stories with my dad and Ray Parker Jr., they're the Ghostbusters, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like that relationship, they're like brothers, so, and like the brotherhood between Miles Davis. Like, for example, there's situations where Miles Davis was going to have Jimi Hendrix in the Miles band. He was looking to have him in there, and nobody would know about this stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I want to flesh out those stories between my dad, and also flesh out the supernatural aspect about You On My Starship, because my dad was, he had UFOs around him his whole entire life. That's the main reason why he came out with the song, is because he was in a studio and a UFO popped up, and he literally got the sound and everything right at the studio. He was looking to write an R&B song for Miles Davis, which is crazy, right? So, I want to flesh that out in a movie. Also, me personally, my goal, I think my father's songs should be in video games, movies more. I'm really looking to the sync licensing aspect. I remember before he passed, he was talking to Grand Theft Auto about putting a track in there. So I'm knocking down that door. Hey, Grand Theft Auto, Rockstar, what's up?
If you're there,
what's
Grand
up?
Theft Auto. Let's get Michael Henderson on some of that, some of those some tracks and stuff that they got going on.
Yeah,
he deserves it.
Yeah, we need that, man. So, also the Hollywood Walk of Fame, stuff like that. Just really, I had a dream Thanksgiving night, and it was Miles Davis that came to me and said, hey, you need to post every day. So that's why a lot of people have started associating me with my dad, because I've been posting every day on every single platform. I've amassed probably about like 4 million views or something like that.
Wow. Since
Thanksgiving, doing all that, right? And it is continuing the legacy, because now I have young artists reaching out. Like shout out to El Snapo from 300 ENT. He did a remix of You On My Starship. He did It's Heartbreak Many Times. That's out on all platforms too. So these younger artists are picking up these older sounds or whatnot because, no disrespect to any producer, but you have a certain type of production and producers that use the same beats, right? My father, he made an album called Do It All because his specific thing that he wanted to do is every song sound completely different.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of his projects get picked up because they're completely different. But at the time, nobody really heard these sounds before. So they were innovators, inventing these sounds. Like some of my dad's bass strings got picked up in a Super Mario Brothers game for the second World of the Water level, him and the Miles band.
Whoop,
So there's a lot of inspiration as far as just hip hop and R&B as a whole, because when you break that down, jazz is the component that created all that. It was jazz and jazz fusion that brought up hip hop and
Like the cornerstone,
at the cornerstone of it. So what we're doing, and it's great that we're in the future now because now we're doing a reverse. We're like, oh, okay, all this stuff is popping, all these sounds. Whoa, dude, I never heard that. I was used to this trap beat, but why don't you mix that with that trap beat, and then you have something original.
Well, like I said, listen, I am so happy that we took this time to get together. We could talk all day, but we know you guys, your attention span is like this. So we just wanted to give you a taste of what I've been going through and what he's been going through. Please support. You will not regret it.
Michael Henderson 2.0. Check that Instagram. But I want to give a big thanks, man. I want to give a big thanks for setting up this activation, Jardine. Like artists, you guys should really come down here. It's a dope location. There's also very good products. You know what I mean?
Okay, so
very
my mama's watching this. So listen, mama.
So yeah, I can't say.
Mama, I
don't
don't indulge, but they do have some kind of lotion cream that some hemp.
Fire.
That hemp that goes on my kneecaps.
Yeah.
Y'all saw a video of me with some leg braces on, but those were mosquito repellents.
Yes.
But listen, I do need that. So get that cream. You don't have to indulge, but get that cream, get that hemp, and feel better. And I appreciate Ardeen for letting us come in here and use this space and branch out and just reach the people that we probably wouldn't reach from my living room, And you guys,
house slippers.
Yeah, my house slippers.
Hey, who's Penny though?
Penny's
You guys left them on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Penny's
start
a
off.
husky.
Yeah.
Beautiful
Hey,
Siberian.
on that note, let's go and stay tuned. Stay tuned for Blank Canvas South. Stay tuned for the Lost Copyrights, the musical, and last but not least,
stay tuned for a new Michael Henderson album coming soon. All right, you're hearing it here.
They look alike. You see,
Hey.
they twinning. They twinning.
We just-
Twins.
And we have the same name. It's like
Yeah, no problems.
But we're looking for Black Friday for a release on that. If not, we're looking for Christmas, just depending on the merch and all that stuff. We're he died about 3 years ago, so it's been really tough just to get this all together. But it's going together. Everything's looking good. We've been getting overwhelming support from the fans. I love you guys. Thank you. So that's coming soon. We're gonna keep it original. You guys won't be disappointed at all. So excited about that.
And on that, I like Armina. I would like to thank you for taking time from Penny.
My pleasure.
To come out and support.
Always.
And talk about my
Penny.
midlife crisis. And obviously my guy over at Ivan. Ive official.
Dog.
He was on Vince Come Through, man. So I appreciate him. He's a good brother, man. You guys really need to show support to the people that are grinding to get to where they need to go. And if we just all come together and just help each other, we'll be great. So I appreciate you, man.
Hey, always, man. This is amazing. Like, this is great.
Penny's mama.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh,
Hey, there we go. I gotta hit you on one too.
Penny's mama. And
Penny mom.
All right, we out. Yee.
Y'all, we forgot something. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise.
That's the best. That's the best we got. What do we forget?
We back.
What do we forget?
Psych!
Let's talk about it.
So, What we forgot, man. I wanted to briefly bring up a little bit about music marketing because a lot of stuff on the internet about AI, there's a lot of AI flooding. You're seeing Tupac, you're seeing MLK, you're seeing
Did you say it ain't I or AI?
You said ain't I doing
It ain't
dog?
it ain't I. It ain't I.
It ain't
Ain't
I.
I. Ain't I. But go ahead.
Ain't I or is it AI? So here's the thing, and that's a good point. Is it an ain't I? And it's like where the future's headed, right? Me and my father, we would have a lot of talks specifically about music marketing and taking things into the future, and how much stuff costs for budgets, videographers, and all this stuff. And now we cut them out.
No,
we
go
cut them
ahead.
out. Hey,
I'm joking.
If you do, you do.
I'm joking.
I respect a lot of them.
No.
I love them all.
This is what it is.
I feel it.
This is what it is. All right, let me break it down.
Mm-hmm.
Since we're talking about AI.
Mm-hmm.
So here's a perfect example.
There's somebody at home right now with a damn 1852 Beretta pistol looking at you right now.
No, listen.
They're about to hit you with it.
So here we go right here. So taxi drivers did not like Ubers and Lyft.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
It rocked their world.
Mm-hmm.
Hotels did not like VRBO or Airbnb.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It rocked their world. So what you need to do is learn how to pivot. You have to pivot. And then let me tell you something. When we're talking about nightlife in the years, I've learned the best thing when I worked at Hyde. When I worked at Hyde at Bellagio.
Ooh, I love that club.
What they told me was, all of us are doing the same thing. We're all selling bottles. We're all selling an experience. What's going to get them is the customer service. Mm-hmm. Your customer service has to be top tier always. So remember that. We're all doing the same thing, but how you treat somebody is what's going to make it memorable for them. So when people are talking about AI and stuff like that, there's some people out there with remarkable voices that AI can't touch. So now you need to pivot and be on your game, take it serious, and put them down and do what you do. Take pride in your art, because there are some voices out there that AI can't do.
Facts.
But for the people that can't sing, that I'm the karaoke championship in my champion in my living room, and if you get my book, if you get this book right here, it is titled Unfinished Business. So Unfinished Business were ideas and songs that I had, but I couldn't finish them for whatever reason because I can't sing. I don't play the piano. Let me tell you a story about the piano.
Yeah.
So my grandmother put me in piano class at the YMCA when I was in the 6th grade. I used to go to piano lessons, but my friends were playing baseball and football. Mm-hmm. So I was getting bullied before bullying was even bullying.
Oh, damn.
So I got punked, and I was like, you know what? I ain't going to piano no more. That was the worst mistake I could ever do, because although I can't sing, if I could have been able to play, like my mom plays by ear, if I was able to play, who knows? This would have been finished. But thanks to technology, I was able to put it out there. But now, you singers, I need somebody who could bring it to life. You want to bring it to life? Bring it to life. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And you said your father had conversations about AI before it was even...
Man, before it even came up, look, here's the thing. My father used to talk to me as a kid and tell me, hey, son, you see how people look in the audience. We used to watch Ricky Lake, all that stuff. He'd say, look in the audience. You see these people in the audience in the future, they're going to get paid to watch shows. People are going to be, it's going to be all about the audience and how the audience reacts, and they're going to create content around that. And that's what's going to be the new celebrity. And now we're in that era. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's pivoting. Look at Miles Davis. Miles Davis picked up my dad for a reason, because he was a futurist. You see what I'm saying? When he picked up my father at a young age, my dad was wearing Native American stuff. He was he looked like what do you call them, Gen Z now or Gen Alpha? He was that guy. You know what I mean? He was. Yeah, we all love him now, but he was that dude. He was that, the hippie stuff. That's him, because he really felt that and really believed that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So what I love about the technology nowadays is people that didn't get these opportunities, they can actually pivot, like you're saying, and put out and complete projects. Like, look at your marketing. You have the book complete with your songs. You see what I'm saying? That is just a great package to have to your audience in general. And I hope a lot of young artists are taking notes of this, because some of them are absolutely phenomenal writers. So why aren't you publishing a book? Why aren't you using AI tools to help you generate emails to get sync placements and sync licensing deals? Oh wait, no, you want to get signed and you want somebody to take 30 to 40% of your pay cut just to send some emails and to generate a video for you, dog? For real? You know what I mean? So it's like, it's all about pivoting. Now, the companies that do amazing jobs, keep doing amazing jobs. You should charge more. Your price should go up. You know what I mean? It's just fluctuating with the evolution of the market, pretty much. AI is not going to take over everything. I'm sorry, but it's just not. You know, it's going to give people a boost. You're not going to see freaking Terminator robots running around here. You're not. You know?
All right, so listen, y'all. I'm just a guy from West Covina, California, who came to Vegas for 19 years, who started hosting and put his feelings into a book, and then was given an opportunity to make it, the words come to life. So I am not a genius, but I love music. I grew up listening to all kinds of music. West Covina, it was what we call yacht rock. So I know every yacht rock song there is. I also know Duran Duran. I also know Walla Voodoo. I also know, I also know Depeche Mode. You know, I know these things because I was surrounded by all of that. But then I went to Pomona, and then I listened to Planet Rock, and then I listened to all this other stuff. And then when I see my cousins in L.A., they had K-Day. So West Covina couldn't get K-Day. So I was listening to all the other stations, Kiss FM, but on AM, you can get that K-Day, and then you're like, wow, what is that? So I listened to all of this. So what's, with this AI stuff, what's the difference with sampling, with everybody that's sampled and bring all this music back? Is that your dad's music's been sampled? How do you feel when they sample his music?
Amazing. I feel like it's Christmas. He felt like it's Christmas. He loves when artists sample his music. You know, I was
the right way.
The right way, yeah. Oh, yeah. Check the receipts.
Yes.
Check the receipts. Now, there's times where you have to go to legal matter, but even the legal matter, there's still no aggression. I want them to make that clear, because sometimes media reports, you'll look at news reports and say, oh, this person sued this person. Oh, man, they hate each other. They're going to kill each other. No, bro. It's just literally the producer got excited and just didn't think about it and didn't realize or whatever, and we just have to get it handled, you know? And a lot of times these guys are busy and they can't answer, and they only answer when legal or a lawyer picks up, which is absolutely fine. You know what I mean? It's just about checking the receipts, and the people that do it the right way, God bless you. God bless you guys, because you guys are keeping these people's legacies going for everybody. All these older artists too, you know, really look at this young generation. If they reach out to you and want to work with you, you know, ease up on them. I know, like, your companies want to smack them over the head for $40,000 or $5,000 to sample a piece of the song. Why not just lessen it and do an M&F deal? Why an M&F deal, for people that don't know? It's a deal where it's like pretty much 50-50. If you go out and perform the song or something like that, and I trust you, right? And we have all of our stuff synced up through our pro organization, then I'll get a check for that. You know, every time you're out there working, I'll get a check for what you do, because I'm trusting you. And I think if older artists would get into that more, I think it would ease up the tension.
Let me tell you what, with in a perfect world, you know, so I'm hoping, this is what I'm hoping. If you guys can hear me out there, I'm hoping there's some songs that you feel. I've gotten a lot of good feedback from a lot of good friends, but those are my friends, you know. I've gotten some good feedback. I would love for an actual artist, like say Tiny Desk. Say the momentum's going. I'm gonna just put it out there. The momentum is going.
Let's do it.
And Tiny Desk was like, we want this album to come to life. I want to reach out to these people now. I want to reach out to my boy from Next. I want to reach out to Robin Thicke. I want to reach out to Bruno Mars. I was like, hey, is there a song on here that you like? I just got an invite to Tiny Desk, and they want me to bring 2 or 3 artists to bring it to life. That would be amazing, because there's some heat on here. It's some heat, and it's not. Hey, listen, and it ain't explicit. It ain't explicit. The only bad thing it says is make love. I had to tell my cousin the other day. I said, look, you got the kids in the car. The only thing it's going to say is make love. But there's nothing explicit. I didn't even have to put explicit stuff on there. But since we're talking about music and we're talking about marketing, let's do it all. Let's say it. October 25th.
25th.
Saturday, October 25th. I'll say it again. At On the Record in Las Vegas, Nevada. My exit party. We are going to do an exit party for me as we celebrate.
It's over.
Family and friends. I'm going to drink a Shirley Temple. As we celebrate family and friends and my last days in nightlife as I start a next chapter with Blank Canvas South. So if you guys are in town, I want you to come to On the Record in Las Vegas at Park MGM and come celebrate with us. Just say my name at the door. They'll have tables. They'll have guest lists. And it's going to be a celebration. We got special guest DJs. You know, we got my boy, the Golden Child. I was blessed to meet the Golden Child. The Golden Child ain't no joke.
No.
Speaking of that, I need to get out of here. So we're going to wrap it up. But I want to see y'all on Saturday, October 25th at On the Record in Las Vegas at Park MGM as we celebrate the exit party with all our friends, with all our family. Only one ain't going to be there is Penny. She ain't no Penny ain't coming.
Oh man,
Penny
how come
ain't
Penny's
coming.
not coming?
She didn't make it.
Penny didn't make the guest list, but that's my baby.
Damn.
But hey,
Lost copyrights.
Let's let them close this shop up and let's wish everybody the best and let's all succeed. Let's all win and check on your friends. You know, check on your friends and make sure they're doing okay. Just like, you know, you see me smiling and having a good time. The last year's been tough. So check on your friends, make sure they're doing okay, and let's get through this. We're in a strange place right now, but it's one love, always.
Pick up Lost Copyrights. Pick it up right now. Banger. Pick it up. I'm co-signing it.
Oh, the music. Oh, this is the book, but it's on Amazon.
Yes.
It's on Amazon.
Pick it up.
The music, I'm on iHeart. I'm on iTunes. I'm on Pandora. I'm on YouTube. Spotify.
Yes.
I'm on Apple.
Yes.
You know, let's do this, baby. Let's win in 2026. All right.
We're blessed.
Yes. That got us another